Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So to honor your time, if you are looking for a video where the person's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I am confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. All right, going to go for a call option here at 47. Actually, I want to come down a little bit more than that at 35. So let's go to about 45 here. I am doing options, so if you don't know what I mean by that, or if you're intimidated, hopefully you haven't shut off the video. But if you have no idea, just let me know in the comment section. Put option guide or guide, please, and I'll link you to a free class I put together called The Big Basics of Options, and it'll walk you through how all of this works. Options can be made complicated, don't get me wrong, but they don't have to be complicated, and I approach them in more of a simplified way. So if that's how you like to approach trading in more of simplistic ways, then I'm very confident you'll get some value out of that guide. So like I said, just put guide, please, or option guide, and I will link you to that. All right, let's see if the price wants to pull back a little bit more, and I'll keep an eye on it. I will pause for now. All right, going to go for, I'll put here at 41. A little too slow on that. Big movement here. Let's go to 35 now. I'm at 35 for a put. Getting somewhat close. All right, let's go to 33 now. At 33. Oh, close. Nope, that's what I wanted. So got to go to 31 now. Gave it a chance to fill me, did not fill me. All right, I'll pause. Okay, I'm going to at 33.50 here. I'm putzing around up here a bit too much, so let's just go to 31.50. Question is it finally stalling out here? All right, I'll pause. All right, I'm going to try now at 33.50 here. Okay, in there at 33.50 and out for $50 very, very fast. If you blinked, you might have missed it. Let's go up to 31.50 now. So I'm at 31.50. I'll go ahead and pause. Have an order at 29.50 now. In at 29.50. Out for another quick $50. Once again, if you blink, you missed it. Let's go to 27.50 now. And we'll repeat the process. Now, I'm not opposed to getting more than one contract, but if it wants to give me $50 in a matter of seconds, I'm not going to turn that down. So again, I'd like more than one contract, but I'm also not going to turn down $50 in just seconds, which you've seen on the past couple of trades. Both of them lasted less than, had to have been less than 2 seconds. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 39.50 here. Nope, gonna go to 37.50 now. Gave it a chance, did not want to fill me, so I didn't want to risk having it surge right through there. Now in hindsight, I would have been okay, but that's all hindsight. So let's see if it wants to come up to 37.50. Okay, gotta go to 36.50 now. I will pause. Okay, maybe here. Nope, that was the move that I wanted. Bummer. All right, I'll pause. All right, gonna try for one here at 38.50. I'll put that is. Nope, missed that. All right. Trying to be very precise here. All right, I'll pause. All right, gonna try at 36.50 here. Nope. Go to 33.50 now. Look for a surge up through there. So 33.50. Needs to come up just a little bit more. I'm at best bid. Does not want to fill me, so we got to go to 32.50 then. Let's see what happens with this one. All right, I will pause. Have an order at 29.50. Got a nice spike up there, and it actually was relatively close. But not close enough. We'll see if it wants to give it another try. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 48.50. In at 48.50 for a put. Again, 48.50 for a put. And out for another $50. That one wasn't quite as smooth, but still. Wasn't a train wreck or anything like that. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. And when I say train wreck, I don't mean like, oh, I just lost my entire account. I just meant, you know, from a time perspective. So the first couple were less than 5 seconds. That one lasted, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 seconds. So that was me being a little over dramatic there. But all right, I'll watch this, and if it wants to come up again, I'll be ready. So that's all I have for you, and a little bit of a lesson here in and of itself. I knew that the market was going to get crazy because I knew that the power of an economic calendar, and I can also bring that up here just as a, yeah, sure, I guess we'll call it a little advertisement here for the chat room community that I offer. But right here, so right here, you can see that every morning, CJ is always kind enough to post the economic calendar. So right here, 1400 hours military time, you know, right there, it was giving the interest rate projection, FOMC statement. So, I mean, it was known that this sort of stuff was going to happen. Let me get that out of the way. So my point here is that in the lesson is, you know, when you use that economic calendar, when you're in a, you know, community that makes you aware of all these things, and you're not really getting, because you saw how it started off the first couple of minutes of the video, not a whole lot going on, very slow, and I took no trades. But in the back of my mind, I was like, well, I mean, I know things are going to pick up, and then things did pick up, and, you know, relatively quickly, you know, made $150 essentially within that hour, all very, very fast trades. So that's kind of the first learning lesson is, use an economic calendar. Very, very helpful. And then second is be picky. I know I canceled a bunch of orders and I kept changing them and canceling and changing them. And I understand that seems like, what are you doing, man? I get it. I would think the same thing. But you also saw when I did get filled, they're all very anticlimactic trades in the sense of I was able to get in and out I think the longest one, like I said, was like 10 seconds long. So there are benefits of being picky. There's nothing wrong with being high maintenance with your entry because you don't want to just force a trade. You don't want to start to make exceptions because that's where you can get into problems there. So like I said, yeah, I wish I was up a little bit more than that, but all things considered, how slow the day started, and then how I had to how I had to be so picky. It is what it is, but still, given that everything happened within basically an hour, I'll take $150 in my pocket for an hour, especially when this is just a side hustle and one of many streams of income. So that's all I have for you. Use that economic calendar and be picky with your entry points. And when you do that, there's of course no guarantee you're going to win, but you're putting the odds a lot more in your favor. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.
First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.